A CNN anchor was live when he got news of President Joe Biden's poll numbers, and he was apoplectic at the president's chances for re-election. John King was talking about the lack of Americans who want another term for the 80-year-old Joe Biden as president, which, if he served his next full term, would make him 86 when he was finished. "The numbers are beyond sobering for President Biden," King said to guest David Chalian. Of the group polled, only 26 people younger than 35 want to see another Biden term, and young people are a key component of the Democrat base. Even among Democrats and independents who lean Democrat, only 54% want to see Biden in the White House again. But the issue for Democrats is the lack of options, as no other Democrat got more than 5% in the poll. Biden got some more bad news this week as he continues to deal with a series of foreign and domestic situations that some see spiraling out of control. President Joe Biden's job performance rating has mostly held steady for more than a year and currently stands at 44% approve versus 56% disapprove in the latest Fox News national survey. That's net negative by 12 points. The last time that he received positive marks was September 2021, and that was by 1 point, 50% to 49%. Fox News reported. Approval of the president hovers at a low point among several key voting groups, including women, 43% now versus 42% low, voters ages 45 plus, 41% versus 39% low, suburban voters, 41% versus 39% low, rural voters, 31% versus 30% low, and Democrats, 81% versus 78% low, Democratic men in particular, 79% versus 78% low. He's at a low mark of 41% approval among suburban women, the report added. The poll also found that a majority of voters do not approve of Biden's performance on these key issues. 53% disapprove on national security, 54% on foreign policy, 60% on border security, and 64% on his handling the economy. Biden's numbers cratered in the fall of 2021 after the Afghanistan withdrawal debacle and the onset of hyperinflation, said Republican pollster Darren Shaw, who conducts the Fox News poll with Democrat Chris Anderson. Since then, his approval has barely moved despite a midterm election, economic ups and downs, and several legislative policy rollouts. According to the new Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs research poll, President Biden's approval rating has dropped to 38%, down from 45% in February and 41% in January. This puts his approval rating dangerously close to the lowest of his presidency, when only 36% of people approved of his job performance in July 2021, as rising costs in gasoline, groceries, and other areas affected the nation. The economy is the most significant factor in the low approval rating of the Biden administration, according to the poll. Only around 25% of people believe that the national economy is doing well or that the country is on the right track. Other issues, such as national security and healthcare, are also being emphasized to the Biden administration. Not surprisingly, a majority of Republicans did not approve of Biden's job performance, including his handling of the economy, while Democrats were more supportive. The poll indicated that 63% of Democrats approved of his handling of the economy, and 76% approved of his presidency. However, those figures are declining among Democrats under the age of 45, possibly due to Biden's failure to fulfill his environmental protection pledges, such as his approval of the Willow Project in Alaska, the Washington Examiner noted, citing the poll. As worries about a potential recession grow, particularly following the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, the Biden administration is grappling to maintain stability, while the president contemplates when to reveal his plans for the 2024 election. If Biden ultimately decides to seek another term, which is widely anticipated, the economy is expected to be a significant factor in determining the election's outcome, the outlet noted. Earlier this week, a Monmouth University survey found Biden's job approval was stagnant, and Vice President Kamala Harris had a low approval rating as the 2024 election creeps closer. The survey, released Tuesday, finds 41% of Americans approve of Biden's job as president, while 51% disapprove, which is only a slight dip from Biden's 43% approval rating in January, though the change is well within the poll's margin of error. Just over a third of those surveyed, 36%, approve of Harris's job as vice president, while 53% disapprove, NBC News reported. But Biden and Harris still receive high marks from Democrats as Biden gears up for an expected re-election campaign launch this spring. Just 9% of Democrats disapprove of Biden and 86% approve of his job as president, while 76% approve of Harris and 16% disapprove. The outlet added.